The word entertainment assumes a passivity that isn't what I'm experiencing anymore. It's a bit like the word learning.
Okay.
You know, I'm working with Open University, and these discrete things like learning, entertainment, work are becoming less and less applicable. That I'm doing more and more on the web with groups of people, some of which is entertaining, some of which I learn from, some of which I get paid for. But those discrete categorisations are becoming more problematic.
Are we essentially saying that consumers are far more active in the way that they consume entertainment now?
Well, as I say, even the word consume.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I mean, the whole thing about interactivity even is normally conceived of as quite a small subset of what I think is actually going on. In as much as, you know, people will, when the new DVD of West Wing comes out, will organise themselves on the web so they all buy it at the same time, they all watch it at the same time, and then they all talk about it on Facebook or on Twitter or whatever.
Okay.
So there's a whole bunch of ways in which people are being social round stories and building their own networks and their own kind of community feel around it that isn't around entertainment and isn't around interactivity.
Would you say if we assume that the drop in trust in entertainment brands in the US has directly resulted in a rise in illegal activity?
It's interesting. I mean, you could extrapolate all sorts of meaning from that. I mean, I think part of it might be that America's always slightly faster into this sort of stuff and is maybe further along the curve in terms of the experience of it.
Okay.
They're more overtly commercial and avaricious about the way they rip people off for stuff. So maybe there's been more of a reaction to that than there is in this country. I'd sort of have to say this, but as a former BBC employee, I think it may partly be just the fact that our public service media world is slightly different from the American media world, and I wouldn't be complacent about that if I was the BBC, but I think there may be an element of that in this as well.
Do you think that's just looking at the results that have come from the research that was conducted before Lord Carter's report, do you think that we're going to see a drastic change in the media landscape or the entertainment landscape in the UK?
Well, to be honest, a friend of mine described Lord Carter's report as a plumber's guide to the future. It was all about infrastructure and the assumption that it's just people pumping stuff at other people down bigger pipes, and didn't relate to this more connected conversational world that I think is what more and more people are inhabiting.